Music of the modern day. It's organized, it has a riff or a hook, and it's catchy enough to leave remnants of the song stuck in your head. These three songs are concrete, indisputable examples of music. Now, for the next clip you're about to hear, I'll let you decide. The song you just heard was created by Marcel Duchamp and his three sisters by dropping 25 notes into a hat and randomly selecting them out of the hat. And boom, they created a song. Is this music? And what constitutes music? The question we will be exploring in this video is whether Marcel Duchamp created music or if he created art. And through this lens, we will also be discussing whether music needs to be organized to actually be considered music. But first, let me explain why I believe I have a little bit of jurisdiction when deciding if something is art, music, or just plain noise. I play guitar, piano, a little bit of ukulele, and sing. My whole family plays instruments, and I have been in voice lessons or guitar lessons for a large part of my life. So I think I have just a little bit of background and experience with music in general. Using that knowledge, I'm going to use my experience in the lenses of authors and comparisons to music today to decide whether Marcel Duchamp created music or art. So, some background on Marcel Duchamp. He was a French painter and sculptor and created art that pushed society's ideas of what art was. He did this with the fountain, pictured here, and some of his other works that connected with the Dada style. So when Duchamp created Erratum Musical, I can take this work as an experiment in the process of making music. For my lens for this piece, I decided to use Jacques Attali's Noise, the Political Economy of Music, as my evidence. Attali is a French economic and social theorist, a writer of political works as well as the economic and social genres as well. Duchamp and Attali are both French, so there is a cultural connection there. This piece is also in the same time period as Marcel Duchamp's Erratum Musical, which could provide some insight into how music was perceived at the time. Here I have some highlighted excerpts from Attali's work itself. To decide if Marcel Duchamp's music is music, we can look at how Attali describes it. Here he says music as a mirror of society. When Attali says this, I take it as music of the modern day reflects what society is like at that current time. And this can be seen in today's music as well, with the examples that I showed in the beginning of this video with Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift, stating that people kind of have this self-deprecation in today's day and age. And if we use this lens on Erratum Musical, it makes it difficult to really decipher this as music, because how does that relate to the music of the era and what that describes society as? Because it really has no deeper meaning or depth to it. Music is more than an object of study. It is a way of perceiving the world, which correlates to the last excerpt. And then we have music, the organization of noise, is one such form. Attali describes music as organized noise. So does this sound like that? I believe that the work also needs to be pleasing to the audience to be considered music and have this deeper meaning that reflects to society, as Attali was stating. This is not organized noise because it does not have any set purpose. There's no depth to it. And in today's day and age, organized noise is very prevalent in the music industry to the point of it becoming repetitive. So I don't believe organization of noise is the best, but I do believe some sort of organization of noise, of music, needs to be prevalent for it to be considered music. Therefore, in this case, I do not believe that Marcel Duchamp created music. I believe that he was experimenting with the process of creating music, and it can also be a reflective form of art. I would state that Duchamp created art and not music. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to hear more about music critique and music history. This is Vivian Thomas signing off.